Hello and welcome back to the Avatar mod for Crusader Kings 2. This is a new series where we will be playing as the Fire Nation. More specifically, we will be playing as Fire Lord Sozin just after his coronation. So it's quite an interesting start. They're not quite as strong as they are in some of the other bookmarks, but the Fire Nation are still a very strong nation, and it's going to be all about conquering, trying to take over everything, basically make Fire Nation the one nation, the nation everybody serves and everyone pays tribute to. So, Sozin's coronation. With the passing of his father, Sozin was crowned as Fire Lord, leader of the advanced and prosperous Fire Nation. Meanwhile, the Earth Kingdom continues to fracture under the watch of yet another Earth King who is a mere puppet of Ba Sing Se's treacherous royal court. As Sozin's friend, Avatar Roku, travels the world to learn the four elements, a celestial body hurtles towards the world, a comet that will usher in a new era. It is clear to you that the Fire Nation is perhaps the greatest empire in history. For now it enjoys a tranquil peace, but its loyal people would eagerly follow you as their Fire Lord to war if you so desired. The Earth Kingdom is weak and chaotic, perhaps in need of your strong leadership. Onwards. So, we are Fire Lord Sozin. So what do we get as Fire Lord Sozin? We get a ton of martial. We also get reasonable stewardship, reasonable intrigue, and kind of lower on the other two. Don't really need the other two stats. We're really interested in our stewardship for holding land, our martial for raising troops, and our intrigue if we need to kill anyone. We also have a couple of traits that are unique to us here. We have one trait that's unique to us. We have Fire Lord. So this gives us more martial and vassals like us because we're the Fire Lord. We also have Fire Bender. This gives us martial and damage increase in combat, I believe that is. So if we're leading combat, I think that goes into our combat calculation. Yes, it does. So we would do more damage. And what damage is in combat is it's how many men are lost. So there are two things in combat, just to quickly explain it in case you don't know. There's morale health, basically. There's morale there's a morale level. And then there's a number of troops you have. If either of those hit 0, then the combat ends. If you have higher damage, you're gonna lower their troop count quicker. If you have higher morale damage, they're gonna run away from battles quicker, basically. We are also quick, so we have a whole bunch of extra stats. We are a Master Bender, which gives us more martial, prestige, diplomacy, and personal combat skill. So if we want to go dueling people, we could probably do it. What's our personal combat skill of 6? I don't think there are many who are better. We're also patient, which is a very good one. Ambitious, which is a very good one. Look at how many stats we get from both of those. And then proud, which is alright, gives us more prestige. We're going to have a lot of prestige. Right. First thing that we need to do, however, is we need to get married. Now, it did say that the Avatar was our friend, didn't it? Yeah, but he's not on the list. Okay. But the Avatar is actually a member of the is a Fire Nation Avatar. So we'll go and check him out in a second. First thing to do though is to choose an ambition. See the realm prosper, become exalted, or become paragon. Become exalted seems to be about what we're looking for here. And then we could go for even more martial if we wanted to. We could go war. That would also allow us to duel any rivals we got. Yeah, let's go war focus. There we go. We need to get married, because we're not married and have no children, and if we die, then we lose the game, so we could probably search one of those. While we're at it, let's go find the Avatar. So the Avatar is going to be people with the highest stats, I assume. Well, one of them. Is the Avatar even around? Oh, don't need to be in all caps. Roku. There we go. There's the Avatar. He's not exactly powered up yet. He's actually fairly weak as an avatar. We're much stronger than him currently, but I assume that once he gets all of the things, he'll be much stronger than us. Okay, cool. He'll probably be around for a while. We should set him a special interest if nothing else. He's also in our court, it says. Okay, so he's technically in our court. I imagine he's going to leave back according to that event. We also have some intrigue stuff to look at. So we have the destiny of the Fire Nation. It would grant us ambitious, but I think it will also grant us a bunch of claims and things, so we'll probably do that. And we have a recruit court physician. Everything else seems fairly straightforward for the mod. Here, we need to set our council. Minister of War is probably the most important one for us right now. I'm just going to check in on a few of these people on our council, see if any of them have higher martial than our current martial. It doesn't look like it, so we're probably going to stick with that. Also, what do we control in terms of land? We control the Fire Palace and the Royal Palace, which are right next to each other. Okay. So are they two different provinces, or... Ah, right, there we go. There's one here, and then there's one right there. So this is the one that we want to increase the number of men we get from it. So we'll just zoom right in and train troops. We also want to improve relations, probably, so we'll just leave him on statecraft. Here, want him to collect taxes. Want him to scheme, he's already scheming. And then probably, all of these are kind of bad, so we'll just do perform charity there. Right. We got the important decisions, which we can deal with in a second. We were going to find someone to marry. So, first things first, we are going to load our little marriage. That says it's an empty filter. Oh, I reinstalled the game, so all my filters are empty. Okay, we're looking for a woman who is not in prison, who is not married, who is not a ruler, who is within diplomatic range. Anything else here? Probably has to be my religion group for them to accept a marriage. Don't care about culture, has to be an adult. Save filter, there we go. So what are we looking for here? High Marshal would be pretty good, just push that into like really high levels. Who we got? Also, actually some firebending ability would be good. Like this person here. Reasonable firebending ability. They're not quite the same spirituality as us, but they have some good stats. Their diplomacy is a little bit lacking, but that's alright. That's not the worst thing in the world. Anybody else who's got better? Not really. I want to marry her. Let's get a marriage going between her and me. No. Oh. Alright then. That's fine then. We won't marry you. How about this person whose stats are significantly worse? We still want to get firebending. We want that to stay in our family. Arrange marriage between her and me. Yes. We lose a lot of prestige from marrying a courtier though. Okay, let's go for Great House and see what we get here. We also want to find an age that's suitable. Oh, she wouldn't have been good anyway. Her age is far too high. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to get... We got Lan here. She might do. She's firebender. She's got high martial. She's got high intrigue. It's probably going to be a no though, but I just want to have a look. Nope, we get a no because she would prefer matrilineal marriage and is Minister of Intelligence. We could use the marriage finder, which could get this done a little bit quicker. I'm just going to go down the list at this point and just see if we can get anyone. Marry you. Yes, okay, we got someone. Everything says yes. We are his liege, which gets us the huge bonus. Yeah, cool. We will marry her. Do we have secondary wives, or do we just have... No, we just have the one wife. That's fine. Works for me. We can create a whole bunch of titles. I don't really want to create any titles there. I'm married. Crown actions. So, over... Where is our capital? It's here. Right. Over here, we want to just quickly set that as our crown focus, so we'll get all the nice events. Here, we need a whole bunch of different stuff. We need generals of armies and admirals of navies. Okay. Interesting. Do we have commanders still? Yeah, so these are separate from commanders. So what exactly are they? It must be for events. It doesn't actually say. Interesting. Do we have any court physicians who be good? Jai J will be alright. We'll put him in. Designated Regent. Avatar Roku, maybe. General of the Army. Roku. This guy. This guy. We only have 4 options, so we'll just put the 4 options in there. And then Admiral of Navy. No, we'll have Roku can also be an Admiral of our Navy. There we go. Cool. Anything else we need to do right now? Nope. I'm going to unpause the game, get the marriage done, then click the destiny of the Fire Nation. Right. Unpause. Let the game speed up. We can blackmail vassals, stare at factions. No one's in a faction right now, so I don't really care. Wait a little bit. A royal wedding is a significant occasion for the nation. Whom is associated with the royal court is always concerns nobility, and they whisper concern of a non-bender marrying someone high in the royal bloodline. Oh, interesting. Although disapproval means little, there will always be great expense in hosting them for the event. So we can spend money and get prestige, or we can lose prestige. We'll spend money and get prestige. It's interesting that it noticed that we weren't a bender, though. She wasn't a bender. Okay, cool. Let's tick the Destiny of the Fire Nation button. A new age has dawned for the Fire Nation. Ahead of us, there are many pathways. We may pursue choices that will unify, industrialize, or expand our great nation. Though we may focus on only one endeavor at a time, progress will flower wherever you direct your attention. From here forward, you shall usher a new era in the world. We have a bright future ahead of us. So, did we get more events? We did, okay. So we have the Waking Dragon. It's time to usher an era of industry for the nation by building factories to take best advantage of our resources will improve the wealth and military strength, or found imperialism. It's time to begin a new chapter in Fire Nation history. There should be no higher authority in this world than the Fire Lord, and all loyal subjects shall vow their undying loyalty. More so, it's time to show the rest of the world the power of the superior element. Okay. I don't know which one we want to go with. The Waking Dragon sounds really interesting for building up, but if we want to just go declare, let's have a look at how strong some people are. So you only have 800 men, and we have a reasonable amount. It says we have 12,000. I'm looking at this number. Oh, we also have 3,000, I assume, in retinue or event spawned. They are not retinue, so they must all be event spawn troops. Doesn't say anywhere. If we hover over, it will say us. Yeah, event spawned. Cool. So we could declare war straight away, in which case we'll found imperialism. Let's see how that goes. The imperial philosophy is embraced in the royal court, but it will take time and effort for the nation's traditions as a whole to change. As Fire Lord, you must see that the nobility and commoners come to realize their nation's true path. Okay, good. We'll see what effect that has when we let it go for a little bit. Is it doing anything right now? Oh, we have some sort of disease breaking out as well right next to us. Oh dear, this isn't a good start at all. It's almost actually on us. Yeah, we should definitely shut the gates. Some commoners have already gathered outside as your guards start closing the gates. A decisive thump silences the curious chatter coming from the other side. So yeah, almost instantaneously we're hiding. Word has spread of your new imperialist doctrines to all the Fire Nation now. Traditionalists such as the Fire Sages have dared to criticize your decision. The old men can waste their breath for now. Okay, you can now turn your attention elsewhere. Oh, so we could do another decision. Oh, okay. So we can either do a Waking Dragon or we can choose one of these. So it's time to embark upon a campaign to remind this nation of its pride. Military parades shall be held in cities, festivals, and outlying villages. They shall know without a doubt that we're the most cultured and advanced nation in history, or the colonies. In your hands is the greatest empire in history. The time has come to share the prosperity with the world. Numerous areas have been identified as ideal locations to establish what might be the first of a few colonies. So this will give us the castle's belly to colonize the Earth Kingdom, who are how strong? They have 13,000, so they're roughly the same strength as us right now. Okay. Or we can try and get some Imperial Pride. Let's try Imperial Pride right now. This will be one of many efforts to convince the citizenry to lend their full-hearted support to the nation's cause. While many won't be swayed in a day, some might be properly reminded of their true loyalties. Okay, we've begun a 2-year propaganda effort, and for that time we cannot turn our attention elsewhere. Oh, okay. Well, let's see how it goes. The province has affirmed their loyalty to the crown. These loyalists know the Fire Lord commands more respect than any spirit sage or even avatar. Oh, right. Fire imperialism is like a different religion? Maybe? I'll try to figure this out. So, yeah. Oh, it's a different religion entirely. So everywhere else is fire spirituality right now. We're changing that completely. Oh, that's cool. Oh, does that mean we're the head of the religion now? No, we're not. It's just a religion that exists. We're not head of it. Okay. Young Chen Chun seems to have a lot of independent opinions and refuses to listen to the priests. Okay. Well, we'll let her get cynical. Because we're not really on the side of the priests either right now. Oh, and we're getting more stuff. No, she can learn on her own. I'm going to give her a new guardian as well, so we don't have to deal with her. How about Breedy? There we are. That's fine. Anything else we need to do? Minor titles, Commander of the Fire Nation, Commander of the Armies, that sort of stuff. Okay, in here we'll have Yazar, Lady of the Fire Nation, our wife. And then we don't have it. Oh, we do have another slot for an Admiral. We'll put that in as Zan. There we go. And what are we missing? We're missing a designated regent. Okay. Oh, did Roku leave our court or something? Roku is not in our court, so he must have left to go and do things. Where is he? He's currently all the way over here in the air area. Okay, cool. In which case, we will put in a new person to be our designated regent. We're going to put in... I don't know, who do we want? Maybe just somebody with high stewardship? Shen Long. Okay, you are our designated regent. How's our factions looking? There's a few of them, but not too many. We'll let things run. A number of more important nobility have chosen to embrace the idea of a supreme fire nation. Oh, good. Good. Mengi of the Peasants' Vote is the peasant vote for Yasugi on Fire Lord Sozin of the Fire Nation. The peasants have risen up in Yasugi, led by a disgruntled former soldier. Rebels have the nerve to demand independence. Oh, yes, blasted traitors. We'll raise everyone that we can, and then get, like, this selection. Move them over here, and then everybody else is getting disbanded. So, you guys getting disbanded. You guys are getting disbanded. And then you guys are getting disbanded as well. Cool. I think that works for us, doesn't it? It seems to. Wait, can we raid? They seem to be suggesting we could raid there with an option. I don't think we can raid. No, can raid infidel neighbors for loot. Cool. We'll do some of that at some point. I want to move everyone up here, actually, because the rebels won't come and fight us. Just the other day, skulking as often do, I caught Lord Bay of Tote and Pansy in flagrant. Lost in passion and did not notice me, but I'm still in shock. We'll forgive and forget. That's fine. The province has affirmed their loyalty to the crown. These loyalists will know their Fire Lord commands more respect than any sage, spirit, or even avatar. Good. How's this disease looking? Yeah, it's pretty much everywhere. That's fine. We'll stay until we'll stay inside until it goes away. More people are on our side. Dragon Island is on our side. Good. Good, good. More people are affirming their loyalty to the crown. Very, very good. Court Sage isn't doing anything. Oh, he's hidden right now. That's fine. We can righteously imprison people. No heir of our dynasty. Yeah, we're still not actually having any children. Can't help but notice that. We're 26. He's 19. There's still time, but I'm kind of getting a little bit twitchy here. Peng we'll put in. We'll also put in Gizzy, and we'll put in a Yai Tan. Cool. Let's just go win this fight. We caught 2 other people with her in flagrancy. We're just gonna forgive and forget again. Yep, don't really care. Win that battle. Okay, more people are on our side. Watari is on our side. We can now disband. We also we need a new commander. Okay. Down here, commander. This guy will do. Then we'll quickly offer peace, enforce our demands. We have caught this person. We've caught, what's that, Menji? Let's quickly get rid of him here. I think we're going to probably just execute him, I think. Yes, we beheaded him. That sounds fair enough. Governor Yai Tian is no longer our advisor because he's dead currently. I say currently, like there's a point in the future where he'll stop being dead, but no, he's dead. We need a new council. We need an advisor position. We're going to put in Governor Gopala. That's fine. He'll vote against us, but we don't really care. I don't think the council has any power, do they? No, not really. Like, it's mostly ruler with power here. How's our factions looking? Yeah, nobody's really strong enough. Court Sage still isn't doing anything, but that's because he's inside. Ooh, another place. Yosa has become Fire Imperialism. And so has Ember Island. Perfect. Well, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. As this is the first episode of a series, I would appreciate it if you liked, comment, subscribed, all that sort of good stuff. Basically, it helps with search ranking and also helps with the viewer engagement stats that YouTube uses. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.